Yo, what's up, guys? Been a while since I made a video on this channel, but recently I've been taking it upon myself to want to start this series, but I've been really delaying it for a while now. But now we're here. So this will be episode one of Monday Motivation, and today we're going to be talking about step zero. And in my eyes, personally, I think it is so important to kind of find a foundational step towards anything you want to do in life. Um, for instance, a lot of times we want to rush into things, just find that goal and finally reach it. But a lot of times we're missing that foundational step or that prerequisite step to get started. So, for instance, a couple of gurus or goobers online will tell you, oh, yeah, you need to start a business, or you need to like make $1 million by the end of the year. And if you're not doing that, then you're not successful. But a lot of times, like, you're missing that foundational step, which is maybe taking care of your mental health, or doing something as simple as like making the bed in the morning before you get up. Um, just doing these smaller things before you get into the larger goals and the larger things you want to conquer in life is important. Because otherwise, at least in my opinion, you're just delusional. You're just going through your life just like imagining like, oh yeah, when I get this Ferrari or Lambo or this materialistic higher thing, or this idealized goal that's higher than where you currently are at. And if you're not thinking about like that bottom foundational step, you're not going to be able to reach that. Your entire system is going to crumple. Your entire system is steps, right? It's like telling a kid, hey, just ride his bike without having any prior knowledge or even trying training wheels or doing any of that stuff. So that would be my advice to, I guess, anybody who's struggling to get their goals done. Maybe write down like a sequence of steps, or maybe even getting started. It's just having that ground zero of beginning, right? A lot of times I will be in the gym, and sometimes I'll see a fat person. I'm just going to say it for how it is. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I'll see a fat person, or I'll see like a skinnier guy, you know, and to be honest with you, I have a lot more respect for that person who's trying to go to the gym compared to someone like me, or, the jack guy who's been hitting the gym for 10 years straight and, is gigantic, right? Because if you've ever gone to the gym or you've ever worked out, you've ever done anything in your life, you have this understanding of how difficult it is towards the beginning, right? Because there's just showing up, you're not seeing any results immediately. It's almost insane, right? Because like, you could be going for a month straight and you won't see any results, and you're just thinking like it's just a waste of time. Like, what am I doing here? What's the point of me even going to the gym? What's the point of me even doing any of this, right? But over time, as we understand, these things compound. But it all started at step zero. And in my opinion, at least in the context of the gym, step zero is always going to be just showing up, right? You might not even have the best first workout. You might just play around with the machines, and you might just, shuffle around, stumble. You might look silly. You might have bad form, but you just showed up, which is significantly more important than just sitting around at home and not going to the gym because you've been putting it off, and you've been telling yourself, oh, but I want to go, but I'm too scared of what other people think, or I want to go, but I'm too busy, and continuing to make excuses for yourself. That ground zero, that step zero of just showing up, at least in this case with the context of the gym, that is much more important. And that goes for anything in life, right? And step zero doesn't necessarily have to be showing up. I mean, it could be anything. Once again, it could be, maybe taking care of your mental health, maybe making your bed in the morning, just doing something simple like that.